Hey guys, Mirror over here. Just got off the next Mirror review. So with that said, I've heard of worse ways of trying to get Nicolas Cage into the Avengers. Mixed. Very mixed reviews on this movie. I'm sorry that I've not been able to get up a review recently. It's just that I've had mocks and revision and all that other BS. But anyway, now I'm going to try and get a review up each week, and I'm starting with this. It's mostly shit movie called Ghost Rider from 2007. This is of course based on the famous Marvel comic book, and it sounds quite awesome, but I'm not sure how you can mess this up, but you did. They did. Not exactly big time. It's not the worst movie I've reviewed on here, not by a long shot. That's probably either After Earth or Dragon Ball Evolution, one of the two. But suffice to say that this is not the best movie in the world. You've got Nicolas Cage playing Johnny Blaze, who's a daredevil basically. He loves being on his bike, he loves being with his dad. And basically his dad has cancer. So what Johnny has to do is he has to make a deal with the devil, I can't see that going wrong in any way, to make sure his dad doesn't have cancer anymore. It works, but then his devil kind of kills his dad instantly, and it's not very nice. So then the devil takes his soul, and Johnny's, I wouldn't say invincible, but he's difficult to injure without it. So now when a new problem comes up, the devil has to return and give Johnny his power so that he can make a deal and return his soul. He's in a sense the devil's bounty hunter. So I've got a few good points about this movie and a few bad. Mostly of them are bad. Sorry. I do like Nicolas Cage. I think he's a very good actor, and I do like him. He has a few of his traditional breakouts in this movie. He's a strange person, to say at least. But I do think he's a good actor. There's no doubt about that. Ghost Rider himself, he looks fucking awesome. There's not really much else to say about him. Just Ghost Rider looks cool. And speaking of that, speaking of Ghost Riders, as you saw in the original clip, there's an original rider played by Sam Elliott, who is also, and his horse, they also look together, as you saw in the clip a second ago. I'm not exactly saying together, whatever. And also I saw there was a nice Captain America Easter egg in there. There's a scene where Cage first transforms into the rider. You can see on the background of the train there, there's like an eagle with its wings out like that, and basically it heads to the side, and it's got like a circle in the middle of it, but it's got two circles in the middle of it, sorry, but in the middle of that it's all in white, and there's a star in the middle of it, so that's a nice little Captain America Easter egg. Before we go into bad points, it's just two side notes. In terms of Ghost Rider himself, apart from the bike, no CGI was used on him. Cage can just set his head blind whenever he wants. And also, I don't really know who kept their secret identity quiet for longer. Was it Johnny Blaze or was it Tony Stark? I mean, they both went out pretty quickly after they made their first public appearances, basically. Bad points. I waited quite a long time to see this movie. I waited since 2007 to watch this movie, and it's a letdown. Suffice to say, a bit of a letdown. The name Blackheart. Yeah, that's the villain's main name. Blackheart. Why? I've honestly got no idea. But speaking of him, he looks like he's from Twilight. Why? This is Ghost Rider, not Twilight. Wrong company. Whatever. I'm not sure why he has to look like he's in Twilight, but whatever. Along with its sequel, Ghost Rider does suffer from sped up shots and close up shots, and just they're all over the place. You can't really just like, why did you zoom into that? This makes no point. Every single performance in this whole goddamn movie is corny. It's I mean, even Cage is corny, to say him, and that's saying something. Satan, the Lord of all darkness, the devourer of everything good. He's really weak in this movie. I'm not sure how this is supposed to be evil incarnate. There's the main love interest in this movie. She's just sitting there in a cafe. It's fine. It's a good setup for a scene. She's just sitting there. She's sitting there in the cafe. She's sipping a bit of wine, and then she suddenly reaches into a handbag and gets out a fucking Magic 8 Ball. Why? I have no idea. Why did she bring a Magic 8 Ball with her to a cafe? There is no point. And there's this one scene where Cage first transforms into the Rider. I can assume this movie was set around 2004-ish. And this guy just literally comes up and he's got like a lantern up there. He's like, who goes there? We have torches or flashlight, whatever you want to call it. It makes no difference. You need one, dude. Well, you probably did anyway, but oh well. How does the love interest know where he lives? I honestly have no idea about that. They've not seen each other in about 15 years, give or take, whatever. And I'm just not sure how she knows where he lives. Did you get one of his friends to tell you? I mean, you could just say, one of your friends told me where you live. But no explanation to it at all. Why? I have no idea. And then one final reference, well, a bit of runs of comics, but whatever. Blackout actually turned out to be Legion. Now, I really don't know a lot about Legion in the comics, but what I do know is that every single person who knows something about Legion hates this movie for what it did to Legion. 3 out of 10. So, I'm going to try making reviews once every week again. So, thanks for watching. What did you think of Ghost Rider if you've seen it? And, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.